All right, it is time for book chats. Now, our book in review today is Seabreeze, a captivating work of fiction that seamlessly blends the elements of Nigerian and Irish folklore, written by Michael Enearu. How you doing, Michael?
How are you?
I try, not bad at all. Now, guys, just before we got on air, we were just having a conversation backstage, and then he told me that he knows my sister. As a matter of fact, he knows my cousin as well.
Yeah.
They stay together in Ireland, yes?
Dublin, yeah.
Dublin,
Correct. Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So you guys see that I'm not local. I'm international. I am international. You see? Because they used to call me Lamba Master. I used to lie. And I said that my sister is in Ireland. He said no. Please say, can you just say to your camera that Edgar's sister is in Ireland? So that
Edgar's sister is in Ireland. She's one of my close friends.
God bless you. God bless you. All right, now let's talk about Seabreeze.
Yeah.
Amazing book. I love the cover, and I also love the font. I love the title. I love how it looks. Tell me about the book. What is Seabreeze about?
Seabreeze is about twin sisters, Amen and Iska, who grew up with their single mother, Are, in Ireland, Dublin. And unexpectedly, their mother passes away, and then they have to live in an orphanage home. And while they're there, they're convinced that their mom didn't die of natural causes. Yeah. She was murdered. And then they try to find out what happens, and then this sets a chain reaction of adventurous events that then go on to shape them in a very significant way.
All right, so Seabreeze is about grief. It's about found family. Yeah. You know, it's a story of twins, sisters. Yes. And then they have powers, or, you know, one of them has powers, which is quite interesting. And then I think one peculiar thing about the book is the eyes. Yeah. You can tell from the cover of the book that, you know, there is something about the eyes. Tell me about the eye of this young lady on the one on, this is Amen. Yes.
That's Amen.
Yes, so tell me about the eyes, please.
Her eye is basically, because as you've alluded to, they have abilities, and there are physical manifestations of those abilities, and for her, it's her eyes. Other characters also have other physical manifestations, like long hair, being smart, being super athletic. It's almost like when we see people who are like geniuses, or like who are able to play, like someone like Messi, the footballer. We just think he can play football, but maybe underneath he's actually not a normal person. Maybe he's an alien or something. So that's just a physical manifestation of her ability, having her eyes like that. Yeah. All
right. So the story doesn't tell us so much about her father, but we hear from, you know, when we read, we understand that she lost her mom at some point after she has discovered some certain skill and talents or you know, powers that she has. Yeah. But I'm just wondering here, where did that come from while you were writing? You know, the story of grief and the story of a young lady or children who have lost their parents one way or the other. How did that affect you emotionally as you were writing? Where did that come from?
Oh, that's a good question. I've had to deal with grief myself in my family. Okay. I've lost aunties and uncles to illnesses, natural diseases, and I tapped into that. And when I lost my relatives, it was those were really like down moments for me, emotional moments for not just me, myself, and my family. Yeah. So I was able to tap into those memories and use them to, you know, channel that into my book. So it wasn't just anything made out of thin air. It's literally my lived experience and just putting that into words, but in a different format for different people. So I was able to tap into that.
Awesome. Yeah. I can also see that the cover is well animated. I'm just probably wondering, who are the target audience for this one? Who are you trying to target with this book?
With Seabreeze, I'm trying to target 13-year-olds to 21-year-olds.
Oh, more like early teenagers and then...
Yeah, tweens and teens. And honestly...
I can read this, yes?
Anyone can read this. Like,
nice.
you could be 90 years and you could find something that resonates with you from Seabreeze. So it cuts across all demographics of people, and it's very relatable.
Apart from the theme of grief, what are the other sub-themes that we can get in this book?
Sub-themes include like class.
Class, okay.
Socioeconomic class.
What about like power struggle?
Power struggle as well. Oh yes, there's that in there, and there's themes of the community and ostracizing people from, you know, a community that is very together and not wanting to get new people in that change the course of their lives. What other themes are in there? There's friendship. Friendship is a very big part of Seabreeze, and found family. As you know, the twins go on to they go to an orphanage where they end up meeting more people and who are like them, and for them that's something that like is very important. Being able to find a family that's outside of their immediate relatives, and being able to, you know, have a shared connection, a shared bond, shared trauma, if you want to call it that even. But yeah, so.
And I also like the choice of words. I mean, it's easy to understand, it's easy to read. It's clear for people to really get the picture with imageries and good subtext. Now, speaking of subtext, I also know that you have a challenge happening.
Yes.
So please tell me about the challenge for Seabreeze.
It's called the Seabreeze Challenge.
Okay.
It's the biggest reading challenge out of Nigeria.
Wow.
So basically, anyone can get the book Seabreeze, the limited edition copy of Seabreeze, read the book in its entirety, find the Easter eggs within Seabreeze.
Ooh.
There are loads of clues and hints in there that are very hidden, they're very subtle, but you find the clues, find the Easter eggs, mark them down, highlight them, and then note them keep them in a note somewhere.
Okay.
And then you go on the website, our Seabreeze Challenge website, and enter.
What's the website?
It's www.theseabreezebook.com.
Okay, seabreezebook.com. Okay.
And then you go on the website, you put in your you put in your code, put in your answers, and submit. And one lucky winner gets to walk away with a plot of land in Ibejuleki.
No, that's for real.
It's very real.
Please say that again, just to be sure, because I need to get all the Easter eggs from this book.
One lucky winner walks away with a plot of land in Ibejuleki worth 85 million naira. We're partnering with Famous Garden Estate.
Wow.
And they've been very, very kind to work with me and Seabreeze. And that's what is happening, and that is what is going on this summer in Nigeria.
Okay, so what you're saying is you have all the answers in the book. All you have to do is get the book, and when you read, you get all the Easter eggs and all the subtext, and then use that on the website.
On the website.
To just get the opportunity of winning that month. Wow,
yeah. And the best part is there are more prizes. There's cars, iPhone, headphones, and other prizes. Yeah.
All right, finally, just before I let you go, the book talks a lot about superpowers and all the rest. I'm just wondering, if you ever had a superpower, what would it be? And what would you use it for?
So one character in there actually has the power I would love to have. His name is Aito, and he can teleport. And
teleport?
Yeah. And I think that's...
You want to jackpot? You want to use I know when you want to hear anybody say teleport, it's to jackpot. Tell me.
Yeah, it's to be able to go to different places.
Yeah, I knew it. I
love to travel, so it only makes sense. I want to have that kind of power, so I can travel, be anywhere at any time.
All right, cool. I think mine would just be to be able to make any food. I just want to let me just stretch my hand and say, pounded yam, egusi soup. Let me just be able to make any soup.
You're a foodie, yeah?
I know, I am not actually. I am not. I just try to have a great time when I'm eating, but not foodie, not really. Okay, thank you so much for being on the show. I am definitely going to get one of these books, and I'm going to read and have a great time. And share with friends as well. Yeah. Share with friends as well. I'll also share the website to all my friends. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
It was awesome. Please help me say hello to my sister when next you travel.
I will.
All right, tell her that I love her as well. Now, speaking of foodie, I mean, you called me a foodie. We have something special in the kitchen. Mike is in the kitchen. Mike, what are you doing in the kitchen? What is Mike doing in the kitchen?
One day, you know, do that book chat where now kitchen here, food, your mind day. This is a bit to focus on that book. Michael, don't mind him. Don't worry about him, man. Don't worry about him.